everyone, welcome to November Turn Inward, day 10. As you know, today's journal prompt is all about just what can we let go of from our past that we've been holding on to, and will we ever let it go? How can we let it go? And if not, then how can we learn to gently live with it? Specifically thinking about grief myself, it's just something that's a part of us and always will be, but that means that if we have grief, we truly loved someone before they passed away or before they left our lives. So grief is just a symbol of true, vulnerable, real love. So other things that we have had in our past are so many things that do not serve us and are only holding us back. So this journal prompt is all about helping you identify those things and figuring out how to let them go. So today's yoga will just be a lot about releasing, letting things go, a lot of breath work, just helping us to get those things out of our system, a lot of twists to help us get those things out of our system. So with that being said, go ahead and get yourself into either a rock pose or an easy seat. I'm gonna get myself into an easy seat. And just go ahead and find that nice tall spine. And we'll start by just closing the eyes down, taking some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. Stay here for about 5 more rounds of breath. Really thinking about filling all parts of your body up on your inhales and releasing on your exhales. One more deep inhale, filling everything up. And exhale, let it all go. Then we're going to take our 2 fingers, okay? And we're just going to practice a little breath work in and out of our nostrils. So seal off your lips to start. And we'll plug our right side first, maybe your left side. Inhale through the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Five more times. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. And release your hand to your knee. That type of breath work is just helping us to regulate, helping us to slow down, calm down, because knowing this journal prompt could bring up a lot. It usually does bring up a lot for folks, for all of us. So gently begin to reach those arms up overhead. Take a big inhale, reach tall. Exhale, start to twist to your right. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale, come up through center as you twist to the right. And then exhale, come up through center as you twist to the left. 3 more times. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms are up. Exhale, right hand is down, left hand is up and over. Finding that length here. Stay here for 1 more breath. Then inhale, both hands are high. Exhale, left hand down. Right hand is up and over. Then inhale, come up through center. Exhale, drop the right hand down. Left hand goes over. Inhale, come up, drop the left hand. Right hand comes up and over. Back and forth. Start to move fluidly, kind of like one of those big old blow-up things you see at the car dealerships. Just inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Both arms are high. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat as you crawl forward. You're going to come into a tabletop position. Go ahead and pound out those feet a little bit for just a moment. And then go ahead and stretch your right foot back behind you. Start to rock back and forth, just giving your foot a little bit of a break here. And then go ahead and cross that right knee over the left. Spread those feet apart like so. And then just start to sink your hips back, coming into a child's pose here. And stay here for a couple more breaths, just breathing into the low back. And as you start to come forward, begin to tuck your toes under. I know it's a little awkward, and stand up into just a cross-legged downward dog. And then slowly lower again, untuck those toes, sit back. Inhale, come forward, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Last time. Stay here in this cross-legged child's pose. And then slowly start to walk your hands up. And this is going to be a little bouncy. You'll probably be sitting on the leg that's on the bottom side more. But sit up tall. Reach those arms high. And then drop that left hand down. So my right leg's on the bottom. I'm going to drop my left hand down and then reach up and over with the right arm. Should feel a really nice stretch in that outer hip, the IT band. This is where we hold on to a lot of that stuff that we don't need, okay? So stay with it for a couple more breaths. And then slowly lower that hand back down. Reach the arms up high. Gently bring yourself back to the mat. Uncross those legs. Give yourself a little wag here. We'll go ahead and move through some cat and cows. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, curve the spine. And then go ahead and start to reach that left foot back behind you. Come forward a little bit. And then just begin to rock back and forth. Just stretching out this leg. Finding length through that back heel, keeping your core strong here. And then gently start to cross that left knee over to the right side so you can see a little better here. I've got my feet spread apart, so my left leg is on bottom this time. I'm just gonna sit back into that child's pose. Just let my head hang heavy. Beginning to feel that stretch through both my feet and the outside of my hips, okay? Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale here. And then as you inhale, start to come forward. Tuck those toes under. Come into that cross-legged downward dog. Stay here for a moment. Feel it out. Feel how it feels funky. And then lower those knees back down. Sink the hips back. Inhale, come forward. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips. Exhale, come back down. One more time. Inhale, coming forward. Lift those hips. Exhale, come back down. And then inhale, start to crawl yourself up. Again, finding a little bouncy, feeling a little bouncy here. So we're just sitting up nice and tall, kind of bouncing on that lower leg, okay? We're gonna reach our arms up overhead. Big inhale here. And as we exhale, we're gonna take that arm, so my right arm is going to the ground this time, and the left arm's coming up and over. Feeling a nice stretch through that left hip, feeling some releasing. So much of what we hold on to just sticks in our hips. One more round of breath here. And then exhale, come on down, crawl your hands out. Go ahead and meet me in that tabletop position, and then we'll tuck those toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Walk out your dog for a couple of breaths, just bending one knee and then the other. And then we're gonna slowly come forward into our high plank. And then as we exhale, we're gonna drop our knees to the ground, just tap them, and then inhale back to high plank. Exhale, slowly tap your knees down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, just drop it. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, straighten. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. And then slowly lower yourself down. Hug those elbows in towards the spine. Push yourself on up. Come into a high cobra. Downward facing dog. Could have done high cobra or up dog there, but you get the flow. Go through that one more time. Take a big inhale, shifting forward. As you exhale, gently tap those knees to the ground. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, tap. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, tap. And as you're doing this, we'll do this 4 more times. Just imagine you're letting things go. As you drop those knees to the ground, you're dropping what no longer serves you. Being intentional with our movement here, okay? One more time. Meet me in that high plank, and slowly lower to the ground. Come on up through a high cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna move through one more little sequence here. Take a big inhale, lift that right leg up overhead. Stack the right hip on top of the left just for a moment. Then bring that right hip back in alignment with the left. Step the right foot up in between your 2 hands, coming into a high lunge. So option here to drop that knee down if you'd like right now. In fact, let's all do it. Feels good. Drop your knee down. Stay here for a moment. Feel that stretch in the front of the hip and those muscles. And as we inhale, we'll reach our arms high. Option to lift up off that knee if you'd like to. And then we're going to slowly lean forward. Inhale. Exhale, we'll come back. Find that awkward twist. Again, you can be on your knee. Then drop that right hand back to meet the left. Right hand back to the left leg. And then go ahead and cartwheel those hands down to the ground. Straighten your front leg. Come into a pyramid pose. Now as we have our heads just hanging upside down, just imagine everything that doesn't serve you falling away right now. Let it go. We're gonna flow through that 2 more times. So begin to bend your front knee. Sweep those arms up overhead. Inhale, start to lean forward. Exhale, open all the way up into your awkward twist. Inhale, drop the right hand back. Reach that left arm up and over. Then slowly cartwheel your hands to the ground as you straighten that front leg. Come into a pyramid pose. Trying to get those hips in alignment here. And then inhale, bend that front knee. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, start to lean forward. Inhale, come on up. Twist into the awkward twist. Drop the back hand, left arm is high. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Straighten that front leg. Stay here in pyramid pose for 2 more breaths. And then gently, without straightening that front leg, see if you can lift all the way up. I know it's hard. And then bend the front leg. Bring your hands down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Flow through your vinyasa. Meet me back in a down dog. We're gonna go through that one more time on the other side before we wrap up today. So take your left foot high, bring it up overhead. Stack that left foot on top of the right hip. Find some of those circles. And then bring that left hip in alignment with the right. Gently start to step that left foot up in between your 2 hands. And again, same as the other side, we'll even it out. Drop that right knee down. Just lean this right hip for a moment. Let the breath slow down. And then bring those arms up overhead. Find your dragon. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And then if you feel ready, tuck those toes under. Lift that knee. High lunge. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, start to reach forward. Inhale, open on up into that awkward twist. Again, option to be on your knee. I lost my balance there for a minute. And then drop the left hand back, reach the right arm up. Cartwheel those hands down. Straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. Feeling that nice stretch in the outside of the left hip, all along the outside of the left leg. Then we'll inhale, bend that front knee. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, come forward, lightning bolt. Inhale, open up into that awkward twist. Bring the left hand down, right hand is up. Cartwheel the hands down. Straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. One more time, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, up high. Exhale into that awkward twist. Drop the left hand back to meet the right. Right arm is up. And then cartwheel those hands down to the ground. Straighten the front leg. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Try to keep those hips in alignment. Push that right hip forward. And then gently, if you can, slowly rise. Ooh, I'm having trouble. There we go. Bend the front knee. Bring both hands down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. And flow through your vinyasa. Meet me in a down dog. And then go ahead and bring those knees to the mat. Go ahead and cross those feet back behind you. Come into your seated position here. I'll face you all. Thank you so much again for practicing with me today. Thank you for allowing me to be perfectly human and make mistakes. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Happy writing. Om Shanti Shanti.